One of the things that seems to be happening a lot in our society anymore, in fact all over the world, is there seems to be an onslaught of germ and viral-based diseases. Now, I can't quite understand why. Like the old epidemics, okay, fair enough. There's been leprosy forever. There's many diseases we don't hear about anymore, like yellow fever, scarlet fever, polio, diseases that were rampant when I was a child in the 1950s. Every time you got a cold, the parents used to dread you got polio. I was there. I was about 10 years old when polio finally wasn't a problem anymore and could be easily stopped, and people given their lives back. But today, in addition to those old ones, including old and new, like hemorrhagic fever, the Black Death, I guess different things like that, we have AIDS, we have hepatitis, and we have more viruses and more germs that seem to be being discovered every day and seem to be causing problems. We seem to be building a catalog of new names for diseases that never end. Now, what's wrong? People, when it happens like this, I'm a researcher. I suck at making videos. I openly know that if you people can make it through this video, you're truly dedicated. I'm truly dedicated because I can make it through once in a while. I'm terrible at these. But anyway, if there is a constant increase in both, there is a root cause for it. And there will be a single root cause or maybe two root causes, but there will not be very many. And a good researcher knows how to find them. And quite frankly, those of us that work with herbs or natural medicines know what they are. We have found them a long time ago. There just hasn't been enough publicity for people to understand what they are. And most people don't know. The number of times I hear on the street, I wish there was something I could do. I wish I knew what to do. But I guess all I can do is go to the doctor. That's all there is. Well, okay, yes, I don't have anything against going to the doctor. But people, why do we have to go so much? Why are there so many things and issues and health problems? And people, it comes down to a group, a variety of different things, all of which affect our bodies. One of the worst things we have done is taken and allowed companies like Monsanto and other big chemical companies to make minimum fertilizers that have minimum nutrients to grow a plant. The plant grows up nutrient starved, it's fed into your body nutrient starved, your body is now nutrient starved, your body is now subject to more disease. That's a very simple explanation of something that's taken a long time to scientifically establish, but is essentially a fact. How do we change that? Well, you can reverse the food part by eating certified organic, and there are plenty of farmers that are growing organic food non-certified, and they're doing so because they simply don't want to go through the barrage of paperwork. And if they're not known as organic farmers, then they also probably aren't going to have the police raids that are happening in the United States. They don't happen in Canada that I'm aware of, but in the States I've seen videos of them. It's disgraceful that in a democratic society that can happen. The people start eating organic. Two things happen when you eat organically and you change your water. One is you are not feeding pollutants and chemical agents into the body that are not balanced to your body and therefore are not destructive. And two, every single plant that's had, in essence, drained a little bit into the water as a result of the mineral and trace element content, particularly in good natural spring water. All of that makes kind of a rich nutrient soup that you're drinking when you think you're drinking pure water. Well, chlorinated water doesn't have that. And chlorinated water itself can be very destructive to the human immune system, opening the body up to a lot of diseases. Now, when you go through the organic lifestyle post, and please copy and paste that under the organic lifestyle, you're going to very readily see how much difference that'll make in the immune system because I've clearly labeled it near the bottom of the document. Pure water is there for a reason. It's more important than you can ever imagine. It flushes the cells, cleans them. The alkalinity, when the body is acidic, the cell walls look like mush. Diseases pass through them like going through a sponge. Just bang. No problem at all. When they're alkaline, no. It's way, way harder. It's not impossible, but it's way harder. So pure alkaline water, organic food, organic cleaning chemicals, organic personal hygiene products, everything that touches your body, everything that gets into your clothing and gets in through the open pores of your skin into your body through a shower or through the shower. But not only that, the cleaning agents from your clothes get in through the open pores of your skin when you perspire on a hot sunny day. Why not have everything doing that be either inert or be beneficial to your body instead of things that are imbalanced to your body and therefore can possibly be harmful and detract particularly from the immune system, which a lot of these products do. The certified organic lifestyle, I've already stopped half of all the new diseases in the West and half of all the old ones from ever invading your body, because your body's immune system, among other things, is going to be vastly more powerful as a result of the organic lifestyle. So what do we do next? Well, the organic lifestyle worked for me rather well, but I still got colds and flu, and they weren't that bad as they used to be, but they still, I got them. That's not good, you know. That was kind of my attitude toward it. So what do I do next? I started using immunity boosters. And over a few years, I used different combinations until around the year 2000, I came up with a combination that started working very, very well. My big test was when I went into the AIDS Society. And in the AIDS Society, as a volunteer, I got slobbered on an open cut that I just got a few hours earlier from work at a scrapyard. I worked there driving truck, and I'd help move some steel, and my glove had got cut. Some of the steel comes in there awfully sharp. So this open cut, I got slobbered on with a guy who was in a wheelchair, so his AIDS was advanced, shall we say. Um, I went and wiped my hand off, certainly, got rid of as much of it as possible. I went home and I just slugged back the immune system builders. I went way over dosages on the astragalus, particularly, way over dosage, just like I recommend in my document. And I did so out of fear. For days afterwards, I was carrying bottles of the stuff and just one. Just every time I thought I needed one, I took one. I probably had more of it flushed through my system than I actually ever used, but I kept my system fully supplied with everything I could because I was afraid. I was very afraid after that. I went in and tested negative a week later. A month later, tested negative. 2 months later, tested negative. A couple of other times this happened, but not with the same open cut. Different times, different situations. But I got saliva or something on me from working with AIDS patients who were in the advanced stages of AIDS. Okay. Never tested positive. I'm 65 now, and of course I haven't had a test in 13 or 14 years. But I'm sitting here in absolutely perfect health with nothing wrong with me, germ or viral based. I don't have any problems, so certainly I never contracted the disease in 2000 to 2003. There's no possible way. So I suddenly clued in and realized that I had a very powerful immune system building program, and that very powerful program had sustained me in times when other people should have gotten ill. In the midst of an epidemic, I stood in a very real way at that moment, right in the middle of an epidemic, in the worst place I could be, in the worst situation with an open cut on my hand, and getting direct contact with the virus through saliva. And I never got sick. People, I'm not making any claims for a cure, but I will say openly, it doesn't matter what you're fighting. It doesn't matter if it's germ or viral based. The most versatile thing that we have is not a herb, it is not a drug, it is the inward human immune system. The drugs do not supplement the immune system. They direct kill disease is what they're made for, and they work some of the time, and I may be being gracious there. Herbs do not directly, in most cases, work on a disease. They supercharge and armor plate the human immune system. And that is the route I go, the herbalist route. And in supercharging or armor plating the immune system, you've armor plated this most versatile agent in the human body for killing germs or viruses, either one. And by charging the human immune system, you do more universal good. So people, if you're concerned about germ or viral-based problems, or feel that building the immune system and living a good, clean, organic lifestyle could help you with existing issues, please follow what's on here. I'm not reposting the two documents. This one's just strictly a video. Okay, because well, I guess I will repost them too. It's probably better. But people, those two things, I think would be of great help to everybody. And I think would, in essence, give long and healthy lives to a vastly superior number of a population compared to what we have now. Once again, copy and paste underneath, because I will paste the organic lifestyle and immune boost here. But for copy and paste, and to be prepared for anything germ or viral based, or to have the best possible help outside of medical with dealing with one, to supplement what they do, building your immune system is probably the best route you can go. So people, the immunity boost and the organics go together. Either one without the other will only work about 1/4 as good. The organics actually will work 100% as good without it. Everything I say about the organic document will, but the immunity boost without the organics will work 1/4 as good as what I say it will if you're on the organic lifestyle. So it is very important to make the immunity boost work. Once again, thank you very much, and good night.